What was the first like clear signal that, oh shit, this actually works?
The first post that Ash helped me write went super viral, and I ended up signing like 3 clients for like a 10K PIF. I've scaled 3 marketing agencies to over 100K a month. My current one does around 300 to 500 a month, give or take, this season.
I was like, what is this guy doing? Absolutely yapping on his page. He was at the top of my feed every day, and it was actually Source.
Last February, I just said, screw everything. I'm gonna just start posting content about it on Instagram. And chances are you have an incredibly leaky funnel, or at least a leaky bucket, that you don't even know about yet. My newsletter has exploded. It literally went from zero. And I know I could sign like 3, 4, 5 deals pretty much at will. Like I genuinely feel like I have not only the systems, but like an actual like creative director, sort of build a system of content where I really just need to like wake up, see what ideas I have, and then just basically rip.
Where was revenue at when we met in Bali?
I made 10K a month within like the first 2 weeks to 3 weeks, which was sick. And then in Bali, I got that to like.
What's good? We're in Cadiz, Spain. I'm here with Jordan, who runs Agency Asset. And I want to give you guys an inside look into a successful consulting business and the machine behind it that runs everything. So Jordan, if you want to just introduce yourself, what you've been doing before Agency Asset, and then how that led you to starting up Agency Asset.
Sure. What's up, man? Good to be here. Sun's glaring, so we're going to be squinted this whole time. Yeah, my name's Jordan. I have grown my own agency to over a team of 65. I've been in the agency game since 2021. I've scaled 3 marketing agencies to over 100K a month. My current one does around 300 to 500 a month, give or take, this season. And for the past 5 years, I've just been growing that, and I've always wanted to start posting content about it. And so last February, I just said, screw everything. I'm going to just start posting content about it on Instagram. No optimization, no funnel, no VSL. It's just like, look, I'm going to talk about this, and if people want to work with me, they can DM me. And so that's literally been my entire funnel, is in my Instagram bio. DM me if you want to work with me on one-on-one coaching, and so, or consulting, or whatever you want to call it. And over the progress since February until now, which is July, I've just been posting every single day, and it's been going very well, but there really hasn't been any optimization. There really hasn't been any lead magnets. There's really been no way to like capture my audience. With my agency, it's always been like run ads, run cold email, VSL, book a call funnel, and then just close deals like that. And with this, it's been the profile funnel, which has been like new territory for me to navigate. And Ash has been super helpful with me in navigating that correctly.
And where did you start? Like, where was revenue at when we met in Bali around April 2026?
So I started in February. I made 10K a month within like the first 2 weeks to 3 weeks, which was sick. And then in Bali, I got that to like 25K a month. And I was essentially like, okay, I'm one dude. I probably need to slow down if I'm going to do the one-on-one coaching. But at the same time, I'm not going to stop posting content. I'm not going to, not want to capture the leads just because my plate is relatively filled. And so, yeah, we were doing around 25K a month. I was doing 25K a month pure profit, just with the consulting with Agency Asset. Yeah.
And at that time, you were doing one-to-one consulting.
Yeah.
And where did you want to take that?
I just wanted to figure out how I could scale that content wise. Like for example, I was signing so many deals, and I sound like such a like egotistical dick. Oh, signing so many deals, but I was signing so many people that like filming content was rough. Building lead magnets was rough. It's something I never did, which you helped me with a ton. And just like planning my day of like how I could record efficiently, get new ideas, sort of build a system of content where I really just need to like wake up, see what ideas I have, and then just basically rip. I think what you've done a great job of doing is something that has been like, I've held super close to my heart, is I want my content to feel as authentic as possible. I don't necessarily want like Claude or ChatGPT to like write scripts for me and I just wake up and film, which I could absolutely do with what you did. And funny enough, like the first post that Ash helped me write went super viral, and I ended up signing like 3 clients for like a 10K PIF. Just the ideation, the lead magnets, the newsletters, the funnel, the welcome flows, like all that has just been like, I couldn't have done that. I could have done that without you, but at the end of the day, like I would rather pay for speed, and I would rather pay for an expert to just do it for me in the right way, instead of me just trying to like test this. Okay, no, alter this, no, test this. And like, I would rather just pay for it to be done right,
when we met and you were posting 3 times a day in Bali, why did you see that building a personal brand and doing organic content consistently was valuable?
Why I was posting every single day is because, one, you just have to. It's a muscle you have to build. I think me posting every single day is going to build this moat around every other consultant that's out there. Why? Because they're just not willing to post every single day. And ironically, since I've been posting every single day, I have signed more deals for my agency because people are like, oh shit, this guy must be good if he's grown his agency to X. Then they'll check out my website, see all the testimonials we have. And if they run an ecom brand or an info product, it's like, cool, I may book a call with this guy's team to see what he's all about. And like, look, if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, if you're running ads, if you're doing cold email, however you're signing deals, agency coach, whatever you are, then the first thing they do if they see an ad or they see one of your cold emails, they say, who the fuck is this guy? This must be some bullshit. They're going to check out your personal profile. And if it's dead or the last post you posted was 3 months ago, like compare that to somebody who's actually like living it every single day, talking about what they're doing, actually providing value. It's just, again, this ginormous moat. Like ironically, our cost per book call with the agency has gone down. And then personally, I kind of wanted to build this consulting thing. It's like, look, I built my agency with cold email, built my agency with paid ads. I need to build the content muscle, and I only want to grow this with organic content, And so since I didn't really have that muscle, I just kind of like power repped my way through it, where it's like, all right, I'm just going to post every single day, 1 to 3 times a day. It's probably going to be shitty in the beginning, but I'm going to get better and better and better and better. And that's good in the beginning, but it's very hard to replicate 6 months down the road. You know what I'm saying? And I think you've made that much easier with just ideation, not necessarily like even scripting, but just like what I should be talking about. It's like, hey Jordan, we've built this brand brain around all of your knowledge, and because of that, this is what you should be talking about to give you the highest chance to actually reach the audience that you want to reach.
Before we started working together, what was the most painful part about sticking to a consistent 3 times a day cadence with organic content?
Ideation. I think something you helped me figure out is like, if I already posted 2 months ago and it did relatively well, then I would think, oh, I'm not going to talk about this again, because they already heard it from me. When in reality, no, they haven't. Maybe like specific people have, but it just wasn't the right time for them to hear it. And so if I posted it again, that specific person that watched it 2 months ago, now that pain point is way bigger. So now my video is going to resonate way more. And also, like, if I have a specific topic that's just ripping in the algorithm, then like what you can help me do is make 10 different ideations of that to give me the highest chance to like actually have content that's going to resonate with my buyer. And just the ideation has been so helpful. I think that's the biggest pain point, was ideation, number one. And then the other big pain point was like, all right, I'm getting leads, people are watching my content, things are working out. I have a leaky bucket though. Like I can't respond to all these people, and I didn't necessarily like want to hire like a setter yet or any of that stuff. And so how can I capture all these people without me having like some 20-year-old setter bro who's like, hey bro, thanks for the content, what kind of agency you're in? Like I don't really want to be like pushy sales guy, but at the same time, I want to capture the leads that are coming in. I want them to consistently be fed my content, so when the time is right, then they know who to reach out to work with.
Fast forward to now, where is the business at in terms of demand, and are you still doing one-to-one consulting, or are you looking to scale that?
Yeah, great question, man. The demand is insane. Picture I was posting 1 to 3 times every single day. People, and my optimization was like, DM me if you want to work with me. So I was getting a ton of DMs, but none of that was being captured. None of them were actually like being nurtured. I would like have to send these messages like 4 days later. Hey, sorry, bro, it's just been pretty crazy. So anyway, what bottlenecks do you have with your agency? But with Ash, like I'm capturing every single lead that comes in. My newsletter has exploded. Revenue is at 30K a month still, but that's not because I am not signing new clients. It's because I've literally had to put them on a wait list. Yeah. But like, man, if I closed everybody on my wait list, I would probably be at like 50K a month, 60K a month right now. It's just, I want to make sure I'm giving them a great service. I have the luxury to like tap into this resource of people that genuinely want to work with me at any time. So if I ever have like a bad month or I just want a cash injection, I could reach out to my list, or I could post content just that super bottom of the funnel. And I know I could sign like 3, 4, 5 deals pretty much at will. But I think what you've done is help me ideate content so it's much more simple. Like I can literally wake up, see all of these different ideas, hooks, what's actually resonating in my market, what some of my best performing videos were, and how can I make like 10 different iterations of that. You need to make sure that you're at least capturing people that come through the door. And chances are you have an incredibly leaky funnel, or at least a leaky bucket that you don't even know about yet. And I think when somebody is interested in something that I have to post, that Ash has helped design the system to help capture their information, or I'm not necessarily trying to like sell them like work with me, work with me, work with me, but I have them consistently being nurtured with my content, with my newsletter, with new lead magnets, with YouTube. Now YouTube has been insane since we've been working together, just consistently coming in. And like I have what, maybe 5,000 followers now, and I started at 0. My YouTube has sub 1K followers, but like with the ideation and content and just capturing all this stuff, like I'm getting low views, but like my value per view is so much higher compared to like other coaches that are just yapping, man. And I think that a lot of that has to do with, again, the systems that you've helped me build, bro. Genuinely.
Once we did install the all growth system and we started working together and doing content strategy together, what was the first like clear signal that, oh shit, this actually works? Like this system is starting to print for me.
I think the first fun thing was my first lead magnet, where I just got a shit ton of comments, and I didn't even think the post was that good, talking about the subject that I talked about, because I ripped the same subject like 2 months ago. But just the amount of like people that were interested and like the conversations that got started from the lead magnets was just like the first like, whoa, I could have been capturing these people the entire time, and I wasn't. And I know that like everybody, if you have like a good business head on your shoulders, like, yes, you need to be doing lead magnets. Yes, you need to be capturing your audience 100%. But like, do you have time to build a lead magnet every single day? Do you have time to like film the content that's actually going to be applicable to your buyer for them to actually get value from the lead magnet? And then from the lead magnet, what's the CTA? And if they don't end up booking a call with you or whatever your CTA to work with is, like, what welcome flows are they getting hit with? What case studies are they getting hit with? Like it's the entire funnel, which you should build. But if you're an insanely like busy person like me, it's like, for example, you could learn to run meta ads yourself, and you probably should. But at a certain point, I would rather just hire the team that has spent $10 million in ad spend, that has this conveyor belt offer where it's like, bro, if you literally just do this, you're going to get X results, and I can prove it to you because here are 10 different clients I'm working with. Yeah. And that was you, man. So you just saved me a tremendous amount of time, headache, sweat equity, all this stuff. And it's ripping, bro. And like working with you has been awesome. Like I genuinely feel like I have not only the systems, but like an actual like creative director behind the scenes to help me, guide me in the best way possible. Right.
I love it, bro. Yeah. It's fucking awesome. Like you have just a wealth of knowledge, like 10 years, even from when you were a type beat producer. Like you are just an ads expert, and you've made millions of dollars running ads for yourself and for other companies. And so I feel like all it took is for you to start putting yourself out there consistently. Yeah. And then I'm glad to hear that we've come in, we've got this all growth system in there, and we're starting to kind of nurture and capture and plug a leaky bucket, as you call it. Yeah. But yeah, you have so much value to offer that I'm glad that we can come in and help you broadcast that out further. And I'm excited to just absolutely crank this machine up, rev the engines, and take it to where it needs to go.
Yeah, 1,000%, dude. And if you're watching, I'm just going to do the CTA for him. Like if you are a consultant, a coach, an agency, you know you should be posting content. Content's hard for you to post, or maybe you've been posting and you're not getting the results that you want to. Like, I cannot tell you a better person to work with to help you, number one, stick to a plan. Number two, make posting content the easiest thing for you ever. And number three, like, actually be tactical with your content. So when it does post, you have XYZ system set up to actually capture the lead, nurture the lead, make sure that like when they do interact with you, that they will never forget about you. So even if the time for them to buy isn't right now, that you have these systems in place that a month down the road, 2 months down the road, you're consistently being, I don't want to say shoved down their face, but like valuably reminded that you exist to your buyer, which is the best way possible. And I think there's a lot of guys that are just like bottom of the funnel, sell everybody. Like with working with Ash, it's really just been like, let's nurture these leads. Let's build your brand. Let's not taint your reputation. But at the same time, there's a fuck ton of money to be made here. So let's build these systems to ensure that we capture everybody and just squeeze as much juice out as we can, morally.
Amazing, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time, man.
Of course, bro.
Thank you so much.
100%.